Hey Gemini, it's Lavender here to do your Gemini reading for July 2023. I'm going to be doing a channeled message and also a tarot reading. So, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, Mars, any prominent Gemini placements, even cross watchers, this could relate to you. Definitely put the energy, how the shoe fits. But I typically do intend this to be for the Gemini themselves. Whatever house Gemini falls in within your chart, this could be taking place. So I typically start out with a channeled message, then we get into the tarot reading. So for your channeled message, Gemini, to start off, I got a vision of a gun. So to me, guns symbolize power, fear, strength, and it is, of course, a weapon. The art symbolism of it is a symbol of bravery, defense of land, ornament, or a theater prop. And for one of my first Googles of gun symbolism, what came up was assumptions and anxieties about gender and socioeconomic class. So you could be kind of maneuvering around the concepts of income, education, occupation, or gender this month. We also got the color purple, so that deals with the crown chakra, the seventh chakra, which is also a very royal color. The crown chakra allows you to receive messages and downloads from spirit. It's kind of like your little, like your third eye is the antenna as well, but this is kind of like, I feel like this is the motherboard where things are channeled through and in a sense. If you're having issues with your crown chakra, you could have migraines, headaches, depression, inability to learn, sensitivity to light, sound, and environment, and issues with self-knowledge and recognizing your greater power. So if you want to balance that out, wearing purple, listening to purple, sound frequency is really good. Even doing certain yoga poses can help you out, and I would recommend doing that. We got the number 7. So 7, which I do have a little thing here. Here we are. We'll talk about 7 in numerology, and I'll explain that to you. You could be seeing 7 a lot lately. So reflection, assessment, knowledge. Magical number 7 talks about wisdom, asks us to know ourselves and our own capabilities, gaining independence after becoming aware of our talents and powers, and having gained self-confidence and self-reliance. So that could be something that you're going through, Gemini, in the month of July. Something that you have just recently gone through. I also saw smoke. So capnomancy and libonomancy, sorry if I butchered that, is a form of divination that you use smoke to be able to tell things through. So that could be something that you could be partaking in. You could also be smoking a lot in July. But smoke also represents individuality, eccentricity, modernity, transition from life to death, purification, introspection, warmth, and connection with God. So I kind of feel like maybe some situations in July are just like not completely clear. And there still are some unknown factors, things that aren't really in plain view in July. I also got a vision of the clam. So you could be eating them, but the clam also symbolizes getting out of your shell and wanting to be more social, but avoiding negativity while doing so. So while keeping yourself protected, of course, because of the shell. So the clam usually comes in when you feel like overexposed and allows you to move within until the danger has passed. Then I saw a stapler. I kind of feel like maybe you're messily trying to put something together or put something back together, make something look presentable, but it's not but it's a bit messy still. The little bits of like seeing the stapler made me think of the sewing machine. So I kind of feel like there could be some things that are sort of like a fixer-upper this month. And then I also saw a vision of Moby Dick, and I had to go and read the story again because I completely forgot about what it was about. Like I knew it was like a whale. Sorry, my family's here, so you might hear some noises. I knew it was like a whale and a hunter, a captain, but then I wasn't really totally sure. But the story is very grim, and essentially they were harpooning whales to help them move forward. So they would harpoon a whale and then it would like take their ship forward or something like that. And then a whale like wanted to get revenge and attacked the Essex boat, which put like a hole in it. And then it was like they were in trouble. They had a few other boats that they were with in their, what do you call that? I want to say, I don't know, battalion, whatever. So they were going to go to an island, but apparently there was cannibals there, so they decided not to go. That was kind of just like hearsay, but they didn't want to risk it. Anyway, so they decide to go south to a place much further away. And the irony is they actually spent so much time at sea because of this that they ended up cannibalizing each other. So they kind of like went a bit mad, had to cannibalize each other. I think the captain had to eat like his nephew or his cousin or something like that. And yeah, so that was just a mess. And by the time they found them, there was only like 2 people left on the boat. They had stopped off and let some people off at an island where they took their chances. Maybe said Cannibal Island, and they actually survived, but they were out at sea for a little bit longer before they were found by like an Australian boat people. Why do I not know? I'm so sorry. That's like not what they're called. I know, but yeah. So really, the story is kind of about vengeance and a descent into madness. So, you know, that's on Lavi's picks for sure, because I like that kind of stuff. But the dates August 14th and possibly November could be significant to you. Yeah. So main things: whale attacks, vengeance, cannibalism, descent to madness. Okay. And the shooting star here with the color yellow, I feel like you're wishing on some form of like wish fulfillment here. Like you're desiring a form of wish fulfillment when it comes to maybe your self-worth. Maybe you're realigning again with yourself, your inner purpose, or something like that, Gemini. So that's been the channeled message. I feel like I kind of zipped through this because I tried to do your guys' reading earlier, and I was kind of stopped, right? Because people came home and asking me questions throughout my reading and stuff. So I was like, okay. I was like, I might as well just give it a minute. I'm just burning this Palo Santos, which I haven't done in a minute. I love the way it smells. I used to use it all the time. And this is all I have. So we're just going to cleanse the deck. And then we're going to get into your tarot reading for July, Gemini. Gemini, you're going to die. Just reminds me of that Dave Chappelle thing that he does, that he did on the Dave Chappelle show. So don't let that alarm you. Okay, let's see. Spirit, please allow me to be a vessel for the truth for my Gemini collective. Yeah, allow me to give them precise messages with accuracy and love to help lead them to their highest good and always in their best interest. Okay, so let's see what's popping for my Gemini collective for the month of July. So let's start out with the first week of July. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. You're going to pull 2. First week of July. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, dang. And Gemini for the second week of July here, we have the Hermit card, which also came out in the last one, and the Death card. Okay. Whoa, third week of July. Whoa. We have 2 of Cups. All right, let's see what else for the third week of July. Ooh, and the Knight of Cups. Oh my gosh. Ever cute Gemini. Okay, and the last week of July for my Gemini collective, please. Spirit, we have 6 of Swords. And Queen of Swords. Ow. Yeah, so I got bit by a bug the other day at the lake, and I keep itching it, and it's making it like a big bump. So if you see that, that's what that is. All right. So let's see here. Gemini, I feel like recently you could have gone through a type of heartbreak here. I kind of feel like you're very focused on your money, you're very focused on your charisma, and you're very focused on your emotional fulfillment in July. The issue is there are still some pains of the heart being held onto, and I feel like you feel a need to defend yourself from others, possibly in regards to a brand new zest for life that you have, maybe a choice that you would like to make here. Like there's something being offered to you that you feel like you necessarily are having trouble maybe making this decision because of what you've got going on this month. There's definitely looking back on toxic habits and seeing times in which you maybe didn't take action. I feel like there is a type of holding on to possibly toxic habits of the self emotionally or involving other people. I feel like in July that could be something that is brought up to you and something that maybe you're trying to change. The reading does look pretty lit though, honestly. So I'm looking forward to checking this out. But yeah, I feel like you're very focused on your money and you're focused on your creativity in the month of July. You are sitting pretty, absolutely. Not only do you look attractive, but you smell like money, baby. So we love to see it. So Gemini, for the first week of July, we have Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Well, looks like someone may be coming in to offer you something long-term within your finances here in the first week of July. This has very promising energy to it. This will allow you to, I'm getting the vibe of like you really building your legacy here. Now, you could be you could be collaborating with someone to bring this in, or this is someone bringing this into you. I do feel that this is absolutely work related though. This is money. Now Gemini, this could also be an earth sign coming in to help build your empire, grow your legacy. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could even have this within your chart, but let's pull another card on the first week of July here for Gemini, the Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, so there is, in the first week of July, I think you're starting to see some fruits of your labor here, something that has taken a really long time to come in. I feel like this is monetarily. You might even have been working very hard at something for a while, and then the first week of July, you're just starting to see maybe your first paycheck from something. You're starting to see the commas multiply. You know what I mean? Like there's something work related and money related where you feel very well off in that sense, and it is very emotionally fulfilling to you. This could have been a change you decided to make within your work sector, which has turned out to be very satisfying for you. Something that seems to be proving right. I have a feeling that you still aren't totally sure how much this is going to manifest for you, but know that you are whatever this is, I feel like you're trying to overcome money troubles. You're trying to overcome disempowerment within your financial sector, disempowerment within being able to grow maybe a business for yourself, or something that you're working on. And I think that's hidden from you right now, but you're undergoing this intense transformational process that is going to allow you to bring this in. And in the first week of July, I think you're just starting to see this for the very first time, and it is making you very happy. We're seeing bliss. So Angel of Strength here and appreciation. Yeah, I feel like with the door to romance, it's like now this could also be you starting to really enjoy growing a maybe long-term relationship with someone here. It's like there is extreme strength that is being brought in for you in the first week of July here. Possibly the strength that you had to endure to get to this space with appreciation and the 2 6s here, right? It's like this hasn't been easy for you to get there. And because the door to romance also is directly correlated to money, the same way that Venus is correlated to money and love, I'm kind of picking that up. It doesn't necessarily have to be. For those of you who it's money instead of relationship, you are truly opening you're walking through a new doorway that I think in the first week of July you're starting to see has the capability to really bring in a lot of money here for you. And I feel like you're starting to appreciate the little things around you more. And I truly love that for you, Gem. So as we move into the second week of July here, we have the Hermit and we have the Death card. So with those two energies combined, I feel that in the second week of July, you could be, let me pull one more. I gotta see this confirmation. All right. Let me just see if I can get. So you have spent, I think, Gemini, you've spent a lot of time going within here. You, once again, this is a very big confirmation at the growth that you've made kind of in solitude. In the second week of July, you may choose to go into solitude more so, but I'm kind of picking up on the energy that there could be a possible heartbreak situation that has led you into solitude. I feel like there could be an ending taking place. This could involve a Sagittarius, Virgo, or Scorpio individual. I do get the vibe that there could be a situation that feels quite crippling for you in the second week of July, because there's a sense of something being hidden here, not being completely upfront about something, a painful truth possibly, because I kind of get the vibe that possibly you had tried to heal this situation prior, and what ended up happening is another heartbreak. So I think that by this happening, you decided to focus more on self. You're deciding to really embrace this transformational energy, allow yourself to really see what makes you tick, maybe step away from community for a little bit, society for a little bit, and take some time to yourself. Now, there's a masculine energy here that could be coming in to help you in regards to this situation. This could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini individual, or a Sagittarius, because I'm seeing this. But your money is increasing. And so it really doesn't matter how you're feeling about the situation at hand. Your money is still increasing and your money is looking good. It's not like this has blocked you in any way. You actually are very open, and more open than you even have been before. So this is looking very positive, and you could have someone here that's going to help you be able to look at the situation from a better perspective and help you choose the best way to move forward. What's this Three of Swords about? Okay, so I feel like you're looking back possibly on things with a Capricorn, or really it's just looking back on heartbreak situations that have been very, very unhealthy, things that have kept you in a toxic cycle, things that have kept you focused on more of the negative aspects of your life. And I think that that's something that you're really trying to let go of. I feel as though you want to make room for this money, maybe even make room for better individuals to come into your life. And I think that that is, I think that that's taking place. Because, yeah, there's a wish fulfillment here coming through with the Wheel of Fortune. There is a healing taking place. I do get the vibe that it's weird because this energy is slightly conflicting in the first of the month, and I don't know, I don't have any Gemini really in my chart. Like, I have a third house stellium, yeah, I guess, but I don't, what do you call it? I use whole sign, but Placidus, I do. So anyway, yeah, I was getting the vibe, like, from the song and the channeled message as well. It was like, just friends. And I felt like there is a weird type of like love dynamic going on, as well as maybe not at the same time. Like, I don't know. This is very confusing for me, but hopefully it fits for you. But yeah, maybe even here in the first week of July, you very well are happy with being single. Yes, the Ten of Pentacles can mean coming together with someone, but at the same time, I feel like you've worked really hard to build this for yourself, and you're very satisfied here being on your own. And so I think that maybe the second week of July, something may prompt you to look back on a heartbreak here. Maybe look back on some situations that have been less than ideal, but you are still showing up kind of in a single transformational energy here, Gemini. So I don't know, but door to romance is here and the thinking man. So you have friendships, you have very wealthy friendships, you have money coming in and stuff like that, which is super positive. There are just, I think that there was some unhealthy attachments when it came to maybe some competitive aspects, maybe someone causing you to compete with other individuals, making you feel as if you were not the first pick, you were not something of value, which is never a good thing. But, you know, you found your center throughout this, or you will be finding your center throughout this. Yeah, a little confusing for me, but let's move on to the third week. So we have Two of Cups and Knight of Cups here. So, okay, we've got a love offer coming in on the third week of July here. This could be from an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is a feminine energy, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. This could be you having a conversation with someone where you are really sharing your emotions and feelings with somebody from a very wholehearted, genuine place. As you can see with these two here in the cards, they are sharing equal give and take in the situation. They each have a cup. Sorry, I'm trying to get this straight. They each have a cup in which they're offering to each other exactly the same amount. Everything is even on each side. And that just generally represents reciprocation. And with this Knight of Cups here, there is an emotional offer being made, which typically does deal with a love offer. But let's see what's going on here with this love offer for Geminis. This could be even over the internet. Yeah, we've got the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Knight of Wands coming in here, right? But I feel like this could be something that is coming to a possible close here, or I don't know. I feel like you're walking away from something to maybe move into a more hardworking space. This cycle is definitely up in a sense. There is a cycle being broken. So in regards to this love offer, maybe this is someone that you're used to coming in and out, not really having any serious intentions. They do have a lot of passion for you, and they are very fun. But I think that now what this also could be is that you're walking away from a you may be walking away from an earth sign individual here and moving towards a fire sign individual here. So that could be something that is taking place in the third week of July. So let me pull some oracle cards and see what's popping, because I need a little bit more clarification. Whoa. Okay, so once again, yeah, you're walking away from something here. I feel like you are walking away because you're finally deciding to speak your truth in regards to a situation. This could even be someone that you share a household with. Like I said in the beginning, I don't know, like this month in July could be kind of all over the place for you guys. This is really a confusing reading for me, and it's not really ringing any bells for me, so I hope that it does for you. But I'm wondering if you're kind of back and forth between whether you should leave someone or not, And then in the third week of July, it's like things kind of are a bit more solidified. And there is a love offer made by someone, and I think you're ready to give to that instead of what you had been giving to. The only thing is, I feel like you're probably having a bit of trouble thinking about, you're very much stuck on the past here still. And even if it's something that you want to move forward with, I think that it is still kind of affecting you in that sense. It's kind of stopping you from moving all the way forward, if that makes sense. But there is still a sense of charity within this situation. I might not even do this one because I don't even really get it, but maybe y'all will. Okay, so last week of July, this is going to be real short. We have the Six of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So we have you moving on into calmer waters here. We have you taking a more logical approach to something, maybe seated in a more logical space, not really putting so much emotion into something, wanting to move out of a space of disarray and difficulty and move into more of a calmer space of knowing what's going on. I feel like this is in regards to growing something. Yeah, once we have the Empress, this could also be, yeah, maybe this is a marriage or something, right? I feel like you've been trying to balance for so long. We have the Empress and the Emperor here. So this is definitely a divine counterpart. I feel like you could be moving into, Gemini, a very divine connection, moving out of something. And wow, does this ever feel quick? Which is maybe the reason why you're feeling bad about it. But it's like kind of like a situation where maybe when you know, you know. And the fact of the matter is, with this Emperor and Empress, it's like, dang. Now, this is a counterpart energy, and I'm feeling like this could be a Queen of Wands here, possibly that you're deciding to make a union with. Yeah, and look at that. Queen of Wands and King of Wands right here. I really feel that in the last week of July, you're deciding to really move on from something and move into something more fulfilling for you romantically. Now, if that's not the case, this is you balancing your feminine and masculine sides in the last week of July. You've been balancing a lot in your work and social life, and this is finally you reaching a state of balance, right? We have thinking woman, woman holding a coin, indecision in reverse. Yeah, so you've waited and you've been very patient in regards to whatever this heartbreak is, whatever these financial situations have been that have been less than ideal, things that you've had to really move out of. And in the last week of July, I feel like you're moving out of a state of feeling really disconnected from yourself and into a more much more connected to yourself. Not only that, but you're looking really good. I feel like there's some haters. If this is a relationship that you're deciding to move forward with very, very quickly, definitely some haters here. Some people that don't really like what's going on. I need to pull from the romance angels because I'm just really feeling the need. I want to know what's going on with Gemini here because I'm so confused, Gem. Calling in a soulmate. Yeah. Calling in your soulmate. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Passion. Oh, your prayers, affirmation, and visualizations help bring you together. Yeah, this is confirmation. So you've been having a really hard time walking away from something. Although you felt like you were happy single in July, it's like you were kind of maybe just like dealing with someone still because you're like didn't really see the problem in it. You've been together for a long time. You guys have these things together. Yeah. But then something in the second week of July really makes you be like ready to end it. And then the third week of July, we have a love offer coming in. And I think maybe that's what has allowed you to end it. And by the last week of July, going into August here, This soulmate is here, and you're deciding to move forward with them. So, dang. And there's so much passion here involving this, and playfulness, which is so cute. Engagement, yeah. So, this is definitely giving long term marriage vibes and things like that. So, I definitely love that for you guys. It's very clear. Playfulness again. Yeah, you have to separate here from someone that you've been with for a while to call in this soulmate. And I mean, this seems like a very extra reading, you know what I mean? But romantic feelings, flirt, yeah, like geez, this is so cute. This deck is really adorable. But yeah, you guys, Gemini, damn, this is like hijacked. I really thought that this was maybe gonna be maybe not so much about love, but at the same time that song did come through. I think that you've been dealing with someone for a while and you're just ready to be like, I'm done here. I have a new journey to go on. Also, mind you, I did see this very sneaky energy here, right, within the connection that you were previously in. So I think you know when it's time to move on and get out of something. So yeah, I love that for you. Let's pull from the Energy Archaeology deck for my Gemini collective. One card for the month of July. What is it? Capacity. Oh my gosh. And expectation. With giving. Interesting. Yeah, this is beautiful. This energy is very beautiful here. So capacity talks about allowing more into your life. Basically, what do you need to get rid of in order to allow for more capacity to love, and bring in things that you truly nurture within your life here. Now, expectation, I'm not totally sure about, but let's see. I'm also drawn to the desert rose here, and I'm wondering why. This crystal, because the desert rose. I'm not really sure what exactly the desert rose is all about, so let me just look that up really quick. My Wi-Fi is literally ass down here, so who knows if it's going to actually do what it's supposed to. Sorry, these nails make it really hard to type. Perfect. Helpful with travel, sickness, and nausea. Can also aid in the treatment of disorders related to the prostate. This stone can aid in fighting off or healing viral infections as well. It can strengthen the bones and help with any issues with the muscular or skeletal system. Okay, that's one. I feel like that wasn't the message though. Access to future/past lives, intuitive work, self-confidence and self-worth, heart-centered awareness, clears negativity from objects. Crown chakra. Yeah, this is good for the crown as well. Yeah, I feel like you're meeting up with a soulmate. Oh my God. Yeah, you're meeting up with a soulmate, and it's happening quickly because you guys were meant to do this, and that's where that goes. So I really think that this is going to be a very long-term, significant relationship coming in for you. And I think that maybe that's why it's going to be so easy for you to just let go of what was so difficult for you to let go of. But it's like, it's because it's supposed to be that way. So here we have expectation. Don't you just love these cards? They're like so nice. In balance, foundational and guiding. Out of balance, entrenched, constraining. Identity, informing, inspiration, visioning, wisdom. Expectation can feel stabilizing. It creates an argument both energetically and logically that since something that has occurred before, it will likely happen again. All right, well, that grammar wasn't right, but you get it. A pattern will repeat. A behavior can be anticipated. Familiar actions will bring familiar results. Expectation carves rules into the earth element and expects them to stay as they are. It pleads for stability over innovation, denounces what is unknown. It demands that your life look the way it always has, whispers that you cannot change your vision or dream bigger because you have no foundation on which to build. You can only allow what you have known before, what is safe. Dreams are silly, inspiration foolish. After all, how can you trust something with no historical precedent for a result? You can become stuck in expectation, but remember, energy is always flowing. There is no such thing as a block, only something you're not willing to allow. Change your vision, walk a new route, have new conversations, take a risk on that idea, follow your dream. Sometimes a small movement is all you need to create flow from stagnancy. The Grand Canyon is proof enough of this. A single drip over enough time can release the illusion of solidity. Release the illusion of expectation and see what happens to you. Which expectations am I ready to release? Contemplate the difference in energy between expectation and standards. What expectations do I have about myself? Do they align with the life I am cultivating, or are they in the way? Where can I bring movement into my life to help subtly shift out of the expectation and release stagnancy? Well, dang, I think that was confirmation. Now, just to be clear, oh Gemini, you're getting all the bells and whistles. We're going to roll some astro dice. Let's see what we got here. 11th house, Aries. What's up, Pluto? Pretty sure. Pluto, yeah. So yeah, this is a transformation here within the way that you show up in the world collectively, your individuality. I think that there is a type of vision for yourself, a type of new you that you're wanting to represent, something where you are completely in charge. This deals with your community, your friendships, the people around you, how you interact with the public, and kind of like your online persona as well. So yeah, this is all about a big transformation process within how you show up in the world to others. You are definitely deciding to choose you, and don't forget here that whatever it is that you're going after, if you are afraid to get out of your comfort zone, it's going to make things a lot more difficult, because pretty much everything you actually want is outside of that comfort zone. And I know, because I've done the same thing. So Gemini, that reading was really all over the place for me. I can honestly say that it started to make sense at the end, but I was really lost. So I really hope that connected with you. And I want you to have an absolutely, listen to your attachments here and the way that it is affecting your identity and limiting your potential. So yeah, you have attachments, I think, that need to be let go of. Just listen to yourself. This freaking bug. I thought I just it's gross. I don't know why this flies in here. Go. Yeah. So I hope that was okay. I will see you in August, and hopefully for a pick a card reading for them. Thank you so much. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can visit me at snakepetalhealing.com or email me at info@snakepetalhealing.com, or just shoot me a message, comment. Let me know if it resonated, all that good stuff. All right. Peace, love, and divinity.